at the speed treadmill. You know what that means. Oh, baby. So, I'm feeling a little crazy today. Thinking about doing 3 plates on the hack squat. Not even thinking, I am gonna do it. Not even a question. How many reps will I get though? I think I can get 2, realistically, maybe one or 2. But I just want to be able to do it. I don't know. I think once I get to 3 plates, part of me is going to be like, okay, this is pretty crazy. You know, for my weight, for my size, all that factored in, it would be kind of cool. So that's what we're going to go for. And also, hello everybody, welcome. It's leg day. If you're new around here, consider sticking around. I post every single one of my workouts. I'm going to stop saying I post every day because I just can't keep up with that. But, you know, maybe once this channel starts to do well, then I could honestly post every day, but we'll see. My goal of becoming a bodybuilder is slowly becoming more of a reality. The more I don't know, fucking kill this shit. We've had 2 pretty shitty days back to back. I mean, I guess I still hit a new max on chest, but I don't usually have to ask for a spotter. So that was a defeat for me. And then on bicep day, I don't know, it was a fine workout, but it was not what I wanted out of it. So hopefully leg day can swoop in, save the day, and we can kill this shit. We're walking backwards for knee health as always. It's just good for you. Try it out. I like doing it without like hands or support. Obviously, if you've never done it before, use whatever support is on the treadmill. And I use the speed treadmill just so I can I have to push a little bit to actually get it to move. And it's like a little warm-up because I don't actually warm up on my sets. I don't know, I find it as a waste of time. I'm not ready. I've never done weight like this on anything in my life, so we'll see. Well, I mean, technically I've done I did 1,000 pounds on leg press back in the day, but that was nothing. It sounds like a lot, but leg press is so easy. All right, let's get this thing set up. Don't want to have to get on my little tippy toes to get it set up correctly. Okay, all right, I guess let's put some crazy weight on here. Well, crazy for me at least. There's finally not 300-pound plates on this. Salvation. That means we can actually that means there's just a bunch of 45s on here. It's great. Love to see it. The community came together and moved 300-pound plates. Sadly, I wasn't going to be the one to do it because, well, usually I'm here in the middle of my workout and I don't want to waste all of my energy moving 300-pound plates that I didn't put there. So it's not my fault. The thing about you're part of the community, you know, do your work, but that's like a whole job. That's not just doing your part. Moving 300-pound plates out of the way because some idiot left them there, that's like a workout, okay? That's like strongman shit. I mean, obviously 100 pounds when it comes to strongman shit isn't that much usually, but you know what I mean. There's literally no reason that I should be obligated to do an entire workout on top of my workout because some guy was like, yeah, I'll just put these all here, it makes sense to me. Anyway, this is kind of crazy for me. 3 45 plates on each side. You might be laughing or whatever if you're new here and been like, 3 plates. I did that when I was friggin' 5 years old. I was doing soccer and this is what my coach made me do. I'm so sorry to hear that. This feels like a lot to me and I'm probably, I think I can do this rationally. Actually, yeah, I can do this, but I'm a little scared. Not because I'll get hurt, but because all of my workouts have been terrible recently. This one, it's gotta be the one, right? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Wait for the adrenaline to wear off and my legs will start feeling that. Okay. I had to push for that last rep. I got 2 though. That's a great way to start a new max. I didn't even do enough reps to feel winded, but I definitely did enough to feel fatigued, that's for sure. I'm starting to feel it as I'm setting up this new weight. Now that that is settled in my head, that was actually relatively easy. Usually when I do a new weight, it's 1 rep if you're lucky, so it was pretty sick. Oh my God. I just did that. That's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, I knew I was gonna be able to. I don't know. Leg strength has always been pretty easy to build. 3 plates on a squat variant that is, it's assisted. It's called a hack squat for a reason. But, you know, it's all the legs. Yeah, all that being said, I did 3 plates for 2 reps. Ow. Yeah, I feel that now. This weight should feel easy in comparison. Should. This is still relatively heavy, so we'll see. But I remember just the other day we were doing 2 plates. Now look at me, I guess. It's pretty cool. I don't like having to keep on the shoes though, but it just, the socks I wore today are very slippery, so I'm not gonna test getting hurt on this. The extra grip felt pretty real actually there. Oh shit. My legs are obliterated, oh my god. Okay, did not notice, but yeah, I think my legs are a little destroyed in that movement in particular. Do people really have preferences on how to put plates on the bar? Is that a real thing, or is that just the internet making shit up? Legs are gone in that particular movement, holy shit. 260 pounds, why not? I don't even know what I do on this, relatively speaking. That should be fine. Hip hinge exercises, my legs are quite literally destroyed. Oh my god. Not feeling the pain for a good like 3 minutes before I even do another set, and now I feel it. And my legs are, ooh, Jesus. Yeah, that's bad. Well, I mean, it's good. A terrible feeling, but good accomplishment. It was great. So now we do the hip hinge. This exercise is, it's critical you get good form for this, because otherwise you're just doing a lower back exercise. So the way I like to do it is like on an RDL, you know how you launch up to a straight body, right? On this, you want to go a little bit more into the hyperextension, just because of the angle your body's at, so that you hit your leg, right? If you just go to a straight body, you're just going to be working your lower back because of how the support works. So you're going to hyperextend just a little bit. Don't hurt yourself, right? Don't literally blow your back out, you know? Leave that to the homies. What the fuck? Don't be stupid. Just hyperextend. Feel the tension in your legs. Slowly go down, and then get back up as fast as you can while keeping strict form. So I don't think we're actually on 260 pounds. I think we're higher than that now. Yeah, I know it's gonna hurt, but I can't be stupid. I'm up higher than this. 275 it is. Boo. Boo. Oh, so brutal, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, it's really hard to push past failure on this exercise too, because you're doing a really long movement. I wish there was a way to kind of lessen the rep range on this. Instead of holding the weight in your arms, some way to put it on like your torso. Have it less close to the shoulders so that the weight isn't so far away from the muscle you're moving. Kind of like a reverse hip thrust or something. Like where the weight is kind of resting like here, and you can just whamp. That's gotta be a thing, right? So yeah, 3 plates, that means plus the rig, which I'm guessing is 45 pounds. Feels like 45 pounds. Looked it up, most of them are 45 pounds. Just from like standard stuff. Some of them are 100, and I looked up this exact model, and the same company makes some that are 100 and some that are 45, but it doesn't feel like 100 pounds. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's 45, meaning that was 360 pounds. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Yes. That means if I keep up the weight progression that I'm doing, we'll be at 400 pounds soon. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty cool. What would that be, a week and a half from now? Once I can do 7 to 8 reps again, that's when we'll go up. That'll be crazy. But technically, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I never can tell, bro. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. The mindset of like, oh, when you're doing a barbell squat, then we count the bar. But if you're not, then we don't count the weight of the machine. Okay, I don't care, but I'm gonna count it. And that would mean it's 360 pounds. Oh yeah, 3 plates unlocked. Motherfucker, let's go. Hey, it's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. And this, 275 pounds. I don't know, man. My legs should be bigger than they are based on the weight that I do, but I probably need to go on a cut, like a heavier cut, to see that peek through. But no, my legs are pretty, like, in relative size are pretty big, but they're not, like, defined or actually big. What I've noticed, and I used to draw a lot as a kid, right? And anatomy is a big thing when you draw people, and I loved drawing muscular dudes because that's what I wanted to be, right? And I remember the bigger you wanted a leg to look, the smaller you made the knees look, right? The like more skinny the knees are, so that when the muscle comes out from around it, it looks huge, right? My knees still look normal size, dude. What am I even doing? What's the purpose? My knees still look normal. This is not okay, right? If you ever see a big guy, like big legs, right? It's probably because their knee looks minuscule in comparison to their quads or their calves. Right, or the ratio between the two, and then the connecting point being the knees. You want that to be smaller, or look smaller. Obviously, you can't shrink your knees, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you can get a surgery to shave off some of it, but don't do that. Holy moly. Have y'all seen that? Have you seen the memes of the little pit bull? And it's like, wash my belly. Clean my belly. Adorable. It's so cringy, but it's also cute at the same. You know, like when a cute thing is being cringy, then it's like super cute. But then when like a grown man is like, bring me a beer, woman. That's just cringe, you know? That's pure cringe. But like, if a little pit bull said, bring me a beer, woman, then you'd be like, oh, what the hell's wrong with you? But that's so cute, you know? Like if a grown man was like, wash my belly, clean my belly, I'd be like, why are you in my house? But if a little tiny pit bull says it with their round little bellies, oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you are, let me get that for you. Now I want a meme of just a pit bull being like, bring me a beer. Should I even do another set of this? I mean, I guess I should try one. I should try. Because we're not doing leg curls. I don't do leg curls and a hip hinge exercise on the same day. I alternate between them. Because that's what I want to do. I want to see if it works, basically. I don't think there's much research behind if that is good or not, because the research about the fact that you need to do both only came out so recently. But I don't know. I think it should be fine, probably, if I go hard enough on both. Ooh. Ooh. Like I said last time, we did need to go up on this. I was crying after I did it, but it was still too easy. And apparently my form is actually like one of two you can do. There's one where you like, I'm sure the seat is adjustable. Actually, I don't think so. But where you sit straight up, right? And you do it this way. I don't want to do that. What I've been doing is I lean back and into it. You know, I don't even support myself, but you are supposed to support yourself. I'm not gonna. And then this way, it's not different in any meaningful way, but apparently those are the two ways you can do it. They're not gonna get me to sit straight up. Even if you told me it was the better one to do it, even if you told me it was the better way to do it, I'd let you guys know. But I don't want to do that. So we're going up on weight to the 90 pounds instead of 80 because I'm too much of a little baby to go up anymore. Because I don't want to be super sore tomorrow if I can avoid it. Because this exercise kills me. The next day. Right now, I'm probably not even going to feel it too bad. Except for that one time, I posted a TikTok of me making like the face where I was like, after a set, and everybody was like, ha ha ha, look at this idiot, stupid face. And by everybody, I mean like 2 people. But, you know, when you're a smaller fitness creator like me, that feels like a lot of people. Oh yeah. This exercise just feels so easy. I'm gonna stop after this though. Oh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. What the hell? No! Yeah, can't avoid the soreness on this one, man. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. What was I even gonna talk about? There was a thing I came in here today thinking about. I was thinking about it. Am I gonna talk about it? If I remember it, yes. Oh yeah, there we go. So, fitness content, right? A lot of people make it, or it feels like a lot of people make it, but I've actually been like watching creators. There's not a lot of fitness creators online right now, like in general. There's just not a lot of them. Like it might be one of the driest, like it feels prevalent because the content is important to a lot of people. There's a lot of people who want to get in shape even for a short period of time, so a lot of people watch it. But there aren't a lot of fitness creators out there who are just plain fitness. I mean, sure, there are people who are like, here's what I eat in a day, and that counts as fitness. But I mean like people who genuinely like keep progress. They're like, here's how you do this exercise, here's how you do this, here are these studies, here's this, blah, 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 right? Like fitness content, right? There's not a lot overall. What is that about? Like, I see a lot of the Instagram creators, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Okay, I swear I don't. But like the Instagram and TikTok creators trying to come over to YouTube, and they don't get a lot of like traction. And I mean like making long form. If they just post their shorts, they probably do fine. But I mean like the long form transition is like, there's just not a lot of people here for it. And I guess maybe it's because, I don't know, hearing somebody grunt for half of a video isn't everybody's forte, but that's not true. Do you see Sam Solik and his success? It's like crazy success. Like it's like not even funny how famous that guy is. But obviously I'm not Sam Solik. I'm not trying to compare myself to him. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of space open for fitness creators, but for some reason there's just not a lot of them from what I can see. And obviously there's probably like 10 times as many as I know of, but that would still mean there's not a lot in comparison to like food content, like purely food creators. There are so many of those and all of them succeed. It's actually insane. Like the quickest way to succeed at content creation is just like eat food in front of a camera. Like weird food, maybe like just eat straight cheese blocks or only Korean convenience stores, right? Both of that is content I would watch, by the way. Just like find a niche and go eat food in front of a camera and you'll succeed. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's genuinely hard to be good at fitness. And honestly, the best part about recording all of my exercises is that I think I'm more consistent than the average person simply because I'm held accountable by my own upload schedule, which is sick, right? Like everybody has their own flaws in like their commitment and stuff. But if you have to record every single one of your exercises and upload them, if you fall behind, you'll know. Like there's no way to be like, oh, I only missed one day when you actually missed 3 because you haven't uploaded for 3 days. I can't do that, right? Genuinely, I think that there's just a huge void in fitness content creation. There's just not a lot of us. At least overall. It's like a very closed circle. It's like there's 3 big circles, you know? There's the people who know Chris Bumstead. There's the people who know, I don't know, I guess David Lane. And then what's like the other one is like all of the people who started on TikTok. And those are like the 3 circles, and they overlap like a lot. So just an observation, I guess. Contradict me if you think I'm wrong. Oh my God. That's so painful. Holy shit. Oh, that exercise for girls. You're opening your legs. Man, this hurts. This is the most painful exercise I've done today. And I maxed out my squat. I also am going up on this too, funny enough, but that's mostly just because I'm stupid, so don't worry about it. Another thing I've been thinking about a lot, about like consistency in the gym and stuff, I think that the most success I've ever seen in the gym is when I switch things up constantly. So if you've watched my leg days before, you know, usually I do these exercises directly after I do the squat. What I want to test is just like, if I can, mess up the order of everything I do all the time, right? Like my body's ready, it's adapting, because the human body is an adaptive organism, right? It changes to better compensate for the things it's used to. So if you live in a cold area, your body will naturally become more adapted to that cold weather, and you'll be able to withstand it more. Like those idiots in high school who wore shorts to school, and they're like, yeah, I don't feel the cold. Some of them were lying just to be cool. And then the other ones were people who grew up in like Canada or something, you know? The same thing applies to everything in the human body, including weightlifting, right? So if you do the same exercise for an extended period of time all the time, and every single leg day, your body's going to become adapted to it, and it's going to become less and less effective on your legs. So I don't know if there's much to prove this, but it wouldn't make sense for that to not be the truth. So it only makes sense to be like, yeah, you were expecting me to do this movement right after this movement? No, I did hamstrings right after it. Bah! You know, so your body doesn't know what exercise you're doing. They know what muscle you're moving, though. So if you can mix that up, then who knows? Maybe that's the key to fitness. Probably not. That was kind of smooth, not gonna lie. I could probably go up to 100 pounds next leg day on this, honestly. It hurts, but it's still too easy. All right. I cannot do 100 on this. I would probably explode into 30 pieces. Exactly 30 pieces. Am I the first person to say that sentence? Probably not, right? But that's like a pretty weird sentence to say. Yeah, I'm gonna explode into exactly 30 pieces. I like doing that, you know? Some people are like, yeah, it's the first time I've ever said this. There's honestly so many phrases probably out there that nobody's ever said before, because like, what the fuck? But like, genuinely, I wonder if I could like, if I had a genie, I'd be tempted to wish for like, what are all the phrases nobody's ever said before? It'd probably be a really long list, but I would specify things that are correct in the English language, right? I wouldn't care about like Spanish and stuff like that. I'd be like, this means nothing to me. But if it was in like English, be like all the phrases that make sense grammatically that have never been said before in English. I'd specify twice just so the genie can't pull any tricks. I just want to know so that I can go on to, I'd make a camera, I'd go on a video and just list them off and be like, here are the phrases nobody's ever said before, just so we can cross them off. Maybe I'd even have to specify like not Old English. I don't want to get no doths or thous or thine or whatever in there. Get that out. Ugh, nope, too heavy. Also, I can't like get the right, what is it? Range of motion on here just because I'm not flexible enough. Because I can't bring my legs in this far or else the weight touches the ground. Or the other weight. What the fuck am I talking about? Went up on adductors. Went up really far on my squat. 3 plates. That's nothing to scoff at, right? Like, that's pretty crazy. I would not be able to do it on a normal squat unless I had like somebody supporting my lower back, right? Like, oh, you're good, you're good. Or like a belt. I could probably do it with a belt, right? Like get one of those weight belts, but that would feel like cheating to me. That's basically like doing the hack squat. It's the same thing. Same thing. Not really, but it kind of is. And then we technically went up on rep weight for the booty builder over there. That's what the machine's called. Don't at me. I didn't make it up, all right? I just want to say booty builder. It's funny. But we went up on that technically. Our rep weight for a long time was 250, but I was like, go up 25 pounds, who cares? Because one time I recorded it, so if you were there, you know this happened, but I was like, let me just max this out. And I could for like 1 rep, but that means that everything in there is an option for me of weight to do. Maybe every day I'll start with like maxing it out, the machine, and seeing how many reps I can do, and then going into 2 rep sets. Ooh. All right, 2 sets of heavy leg extensions. For me, heavy is 165 pounds. If that's light for you, shut up. It's not really. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. Ooh. Yeah. What's 15 pounds, right? 50 pounds isn't a lot, right? Yeah, that was pretty heavy. Oh. Ooh. All right, let me try and talk about something while I'm recovering. The form we do on these is a little different than just sitting straight up and down, right? Because a lot of these machines, here I'll show you, if you extend your legs fully as far as they can go, you sometimes can hit the top, but also it just doesn't, even doing this weight, it doesn't really get the full extension. If I like hold here, I could go up a little more than where I'm actually going, but if I then go like this, I can't go up any further than that. Like my legs physically can't go any further, just because of how these machines work with the tension and everything. If you lean back, your legs can extend fully, and we're not really here to work on posture, so. My camera overheated and stopped recording. Sorry about that. Whoa! And I'm stumbling while taking off my shoes. It means it was a good leg day. And Bucket's here. Yo, what's up, Bucket? That's how you know it rained where I am, if you can't tell. It sucked. I went to an aquarium today. Got to see a bunch of sharks and a puffin who loved me. It was awesome. But it was like a 2-hour drive there and a 2.5 back because it started raining. And you know how people are in every single state, in every part of the world. When it starts raining, most people can't drive when it starts raining, especially on a highway. I guess just not smart, but man, did it suck. Anyways. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Yeah, the legs are pretty big. Ooh, do you see the hamstring popping through there? Flexing my hamstrings is hard. Am I flexing them? Oh, I am. You just can't see them. Great. I mean, you can, but they're not like crazy or anything. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get the V. The V's coming in. This leg looks pretty much the same. It's great. Very even ability between the two. They're both extremely good at growing steadily and not anything abnormal. It is what it is, you know? You too can achieve mediocrity with me, the gym goblin. Anyways, bye. No, I'm kidding. So we're closing in on the 1,000 subs. At time of recording, we are 13 away. If you 13 are here when I next upload, hey guys, what the fuck is up, dude? I've got a new video series that is going to be in the works as soon as I hit 1,000. Well, it's in the works now. It'll be uploaded as soon as I hit 1,000 subs. I mean, I'll record it as soon as I hit, okay, when I hit 1,000, you'll get the series. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be pretty cool, honestly. I think it's nothing new. It's not any like completely reformed series of anything that'll break the internet, but it'll be really fun is the real thing. And I have a crew, which is just a couple of my friends who will work on it with me. So we're closing in. I'm super excited to get there. 1,000 subs is a huge milestone for a YouTuber. It means that what you're doing, people will watch, and I'm so happy to have all of you. It's so much fun to make this content. It's so much fun to be in shape and help other people feel the motivation to get in shape. And I have never been healthier in my life. Like, I feel extremely healthy. The only thing I need to get rid of is this small amount of double chin I still have left. But my hair is in great health. That's how you can kind of measure, right? If you have that like stringy, see-through texture, bad health. But no, my hair looks full. I'm able to wear a hat without it being covered in dandruff after I wear it, you know? Like, overall, health is great, and I hope I can help you also be healthy. This series that's coming out isn't necessarily about health, but it is fun. So let's get there. And thank you for being here. Your question of the day is, how many reps do you think I got on that second set of leg extensions? I'll heart your comment if you get it right. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for shoulder day. And with that all being said, go to the gym and kill it. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Stop procrastinating. Go. Bye-bye.